Our client Hanadi lost 30 pounds and maintained her progress for the last year. In this interview, she shares her past struggles, what helped her lose weight for good, and much more. I hope you enjoy it.
Very honestly, seeing the results is the biggest motivation you could ever have.
Fair enough.
So you're like, okay, it works, so I should continue.
Hi, Hanadi.
Hi, Joseph.
So, first things first, how much weight have you lost since we first started working together?
I have lost around 14 kilos. Um, so I started at 80 kilos and now I'm 66. So
Wow,
yeah, I'm very
amazing.
proud.
I'm very proud of you too. That's some great results. And the impressive part is that you've maintained your new weight. So, how long you've maintained this new weight so far?
Um, I would say I've been maintaining for maybe 8, 9 months, knowing that during these 8, 9 months I kept losing a bit, but by period. So I would say that globally I used to lose weight during a period and then maintain for like 3, 4 months and then lose a little bit and then maintain.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, amazing. So that's like 9 months actually after we stopped working together, can say.
Yeah, I think we stopped working together around November, if I'm not mistaken. So November. So actually, that's more. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like 10 months. Yeah, 10, 11 months.
yeah, almost a year now.
Yeah,
Almost a year.
time flies.
It does, like that's 11 months ago. Amazing.
Yeah.
So, what were you actually struggling with before we started working together? What were you struggling with?
Actually, I had it's kind of funny because I had the false impression before working together that it's okay if I let myself go and eat a lot for one day, it's like a 2 days, 3 days a week, a second week, as if magically I can lose weight after. But this magically never happened. And I tried several times by doing, for example, going with the dietitians who gave me a meal plan that I couldn't really stick to it. I maybe tried 1 week or two, and then I stopped. So I was struggling with consistency, and I was struggling when I didn't see results. So I was like, oh, okay, I cannot do this. And then I just got back to old habits.
Hmm, fair enough. And like the work that you did with dietitians, you mentioned that you went many times to dietitians. Why do you think that didn't work out? What was missing right there?
Because actually, it didn't much take into consideration my lifestyle or the mood swings that I can have or the different phases that someone can go through. It was just, okay, you need to eat this. And sometimes there was a lot of barriers into going into this meal plan that was being offered to me. So yeah, on a day where everything is fine and I'm very motivated, I will go do the best grocery shopping and eat exactly what she tells me I should eat in the in the plates. But on days where I was a bit less motivated, it would just fail completely.
Hmm, I see. So,
And yeah, and life is like never really consistent, especially with my job, with my rhythm. So it was very difficult.
so if I got that right, the meal plan thing worked only on perfect days.
Yeah, exactly.
And you needed
On
like,
perfect days when I was motivated.
yeah, and that's not every day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, something that I learned with you is that you used to tell me that you'll not always be motivated and you don't need motivation to do things. You just need to be consistent. And I know that was not the question, but in opposition to what worked with you is that it was calorie tracking and knowing that I wanted to track my calories on days where I was less motivated. Yeah, I was not eating the perfect meal, but I was not eating more calories than I need. So
Mm,
I I I couldn't do the effort of eating maybe vegetables and stuff. So maybe I was eating junk food, but I knew where I was eating, and I would stop here and not eat another junk food at night. So yeah,
mhm.
that helped.
I love that.
Refrain
Yeah.
the damage during the days where I'm not that
Yeah.
motivated.
That's a great lesson right there, which is actually moderation, even on the days that you don't want to eat very healthy or very perfectly. The good thing is that you don't have to. At the same time, you don't throw everything away. You eat something that you want to eat, but in moderation, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
That's very nice. And that weight struggle, being in a weight that you didn't really like, let's say, how did that struggle affect you?
There was a psychological effect and then really a physical effect. So psychological effect, it was that I was not happy with the way I look. I was very unhappy when I couldn't wear the clothes I like, the things that I used to have and that do not fit anymore, etc. So I was struggling with my body image. Um, but I think that what tipped really the scale was when I started having like health issues. I was having an acid reflux, which was causing me not to be able to sleep at night, sometimes to vomit, etc. And it was all due to the weight gain and the fact that I was like my clothes were pressuring me because I gained so much weight and and so it was not helping. So yeah, this really tipped the balance, and I reached a point where I had to do something.
Mm. So, like, the results were really psychological and physical.
Yeah, I mean the physical, like immediately, like really when I lost even 5 or 4 kilos, the all the acid reflux problems disappeared. So that was very good. And actually that was a critical point, because at that time I remember you asked me like because I kind of like plateaued a bit at that period, and you asked me like what is happening, and it's like the why was shaking, because like the why of why I'm doing this was the health problem.
Yeah.
And once the health got okay, I was like, okay, should I continue doing this, or I've got to stop here? But I'm glad I continued eventually, because there was also this psychological part that was not completely resolved, because
Mm,
I wasn't yet satisfied with the way I look.
mm. Fair enough. Fair enough. And you mentioned that before working together, you tried things, whether on your own or with dietitians. What do you feel prevented you from solving this problem on your own, the weight problem?
I think mainly it was the fact that I'm someone that needs a framework in life, and that needs like accountability, and the fact that it was just me on my own, and like no one really watching me or pushing me to stay consistent uh, didn't help me to stay consistent.
Mm,
Whereas working with you, I had accountability because we were having our sessions every week, and I was gonna tell you like how I did this week and what I ate, etc. So I was ashamed of saying like that I went off track, so I couldn't go off track. So this accountability really helped me staying consistent, and doing it alone at that time was not possible until I mean, now I'm on my own, and it's working because I mean the mindset changed. But at that time, I needed a framework.
very nice. And speaking of mindset, how do you feel that your mindset around fitness and eating changed during our work together?
I think I learned to listen more to my body and respect it more. In terms of I feel the benefit of eating more healthy and less. And I feel like it's now I feel it's disrespectful to my body to do it harm, even though sometimes my mind might be craving things, but it's not for my own good.
Mm,
So yeah, I learned that it's to be more respectful of my body, and yeah, I learned that it's not that hard, actually, that it becomes just part of your daily life, and it's the way you live. And yeah.
I love that. I love that you mentioned that it's actually not that hard. And that's a message I really try to like convey to people that if you do the right things, if you have the right guidance, it shouldn't be that hard. It's only very hard if you try to do it very fast
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
if
I
you do
used to
the right
see
things.
I used to see healthy people as like being, another
Very
concept, like
extreme.
being, being very extreme or being like in a cult, and but actually, I mean, yeah, now I understood that it's not really that hard, and you feel so much better about yourself. So, they're not a cult.
Yes, yes, that's great. And I can see how you've been consistent during the last 2 years almost. What helped you stay consistent?
I think, like as I was saying, the beginning was the accountability
Hmm.
towards our sessions and towards the program, um, and then later on it was the results. I
Mm.
mean, very honestly, seeing the results is the biggest motivation you could ever have.
Fair enough.
So you're like, okay, it works, so I should continue. And yeah, so even when this accountability and the program ended, I could continue because the results were there. I was feeling good about myself.
I love
Plus
it.
there was plus there was the wedding, so I mean,
Another reason.
another
Yeah,
reason, yeah.
fair enough. And how is your life different right now after going through this body transformation?
I
Or
mean,
what's different?
I have a more confidence around my body. That feels good. I came back to a weight that I had maybe 5 years ago, or even more, maybe 6 years ago. So that felt good. But I mean, it's all positive. I now can wear again some clothes I like. I enjoy shopping more, etc. But my life is good. But I would say like nothing has changed drastically.
Fair enough. So it was mainly for you with your confidence around clothes, around shopping. That's emotionally, I would say, or psychologically. And physically, I guess it was the problems, like getting
Yeah,
getting rid of the problems that you mentioned.
yeah, exactly. I don't have health problems anymore. I feel more confident about my health and about my looks. Um, yeah, and it's also always nice when people tell you, "Ah, you lost so much weight. It looks good on you," etc.
Yeah, fair enough. That's different enough for me, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
All these things.
the people that tell you it changed their life upside down, maybe it's true because I don't know,
Hmm.
they're going through a depression. I wasn't, but
Mm. Yeah, I'm glad you weren't.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. And probably my last question, what's your advice for someone who is struggling like you used to?
That's a good question. I mean, my advice would be to understand why you're struggling. I mean, to know the root cause. That's the most important things. And I think what I liked most about our sessions is that we used to really talk and try to understand what is the root cause behind those bad habits, etc. So either if it's with sessions or program with you or in another way, but try to really understand the root cause and not just solving the symptoms or staying on the surface.
Hmm.
And yeah, staying consistent, not giving up when things don't go as they plan or as fast as they can, and actually listening to their body because for my case, we were aiming at the beginning at a higher pace, and then my body was like a bit slower. But it's fine. I mean, it's the long term that counts and not the short term. So yeah, just trust the process, stay consistent, and it's okay to be plateau at some point, but not go back. Like if it's a period where you don't feel like pushing yourself too hard, it's fine. Just stay the way you are. And then at some point something might happen and it will help you boost. Like for me, one time it was just sickness. So I got sick and it helped me lose 3 kilos. Well, bingo, I mean that's life's gift. So so yeah, just be patient, listen to your body and stay consistent and treat the root causes.
That's some great advice right there. We might need you to coach with us.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I loved how you focused on the long-term game. And honestly, the thing that happened with you and with your pace of losing weight um, taught me a lot. Like for me, it was like, let's lose 1 pound per week or half a kilo per week. And at first you said, okay, let's do this. And then we noticed that you're going at a slower pace. You're almost losing 1 kilo, sorry, half a kilo every 2 weeks. So almost 1 kilo per month. And it worked out pretty well for you. And now you've lost around 14 kilos, I guess. And yeah, most people are in a rush to lose weight. And that's why they end up never losing weight, which is funny, you know?
Yeah.
So that's some great advice. Thanks for sharing your experience, Anadi. Thank you for your time and for doing this. It was a pleasure talking to you. And I'm
Yeah, it was a
sure,
pleasure for me too.
yes, thank you. And I'm sure this experience will inspire many people who are struggling. So thank you.
Thank you. Good luck for everyone who listens to this video.